Update happened. It's not even, maybe it is. Okay. All right, you guys, I am so sorry about that, not having any sound. You guys, man, I feel dumb. Windows updates can blow me. I hate those things. All right, so enough of that. So we got your frets all cleaned up. Now we'll clean the fingerboard and put some oil on it. This is a 2010 Fender Squier bass that this young man, and forgive me, I know you guys couldn't hear the story, but this young man, Devin, is a former student of mine. I say former, but he's learning something today because I'm still teaching him. He's going to learn how to put strings on this thing, so the next time he needs strings for this,
I'll have some confidence when I do it.
There.
Yeah, you're fine.
The next time he needs to put strings on this, he'll be able to do it himself. It's really easy to do, man.
I remember doing it to one of my blue basses, but it was just, well, like I said, that was probably 9 years ago, easily.
With these types
probably 20.
These type of machine heads, there's kind of a specific thing you kind of got to do.
I was scared I was going to over-twine them or something and stretch out the strings too early or something. I was just nervous. I didn't want to mess nothing up.
Yeah, if you over put too many wraps on there, what you end up with is potential of breaking a string because of friction. Because you've got a cable over the top of a piece of cable over the top of, and
that's kind of what my worry was exactly. I was like, I don't know where to even start on the length.
I'll show you exactly how to do it. There's definitely a certain way. There's a million ways to put strings on it, and my way is not necessarily the. My way is the only way you should do it. I've been doing bass strings on these types of instruments my entire life, and I have never, ever had a complaint.
Between Steve and my grandpa, it was definitely what I wanted to come back in with so I could have it done professionally and really just get this thing looking beautiful again.
I think he was, didn't we put a fingerboard on his guitar at one point? He might be the guy that I'm thinking of. Because I didn't usually I take a picture of the instrument that I work on. Look at that.
Yeah, it looks great. It almost looks new. I can't even believe it was actually that dirty.
And I'm just using simple green, so if you ever want to do it,
just good old simple green.
That's all it is.
I've definitely worked with that plenty of times in life.
TheUbie, thanks for letting me know about that sound, dude. I'm so sorry about that. So this is a 2010 Fender Squier P bass. Obviously, if you know anything about Fenders, that's what a P bass looks like. And we took a decal off of it earlier. And we're going to get all the sticky stuff off it, but I'm just giving it a good cleaning. He wants to keep some of the stickers. We're going to remove this one.
Oh, yeah, we don't have to have that pick there, too. I'll let you get that thing out of the way for a minute.
Okay. Don't put it in your pocket. It will vanish forever.
I know I've had this one for years, too. I pulled out my box of picks, and that was almost like a trip down memory lane. I was like, holy cow, I can't believe I still got some
Played that at one of your gigs at the... What, Riveria, probably?
Yeah, played Riveria. We played back when Primos was around.
Yeah.
And then we did a show over there at
Did you and I play together? No. That was Chris.
Our band was called Rise and Fire. We had my buddy Ricky, Jeremiah Dockweiler, and our other buddy James was with us.
That was. We were playing at the same time. Ricky, Markwick.
Yeah.
And Jeremiah, and he was a student of mine also.
Yeah.
Wow, man, and all these kids, it just makes me feel good. Dude, it's so nice to see you because all these memories start coming back and remembering all these young people that are playing music still. You know, hopefully I inspired some of you to do that.
There's Ricky, me, and Jeremiah off in the side when we played back at Primos back in the day. And that was 2012. God. So yeah, just to give you a perspective of the timeline there.
I was living in
This
Portland.
was the last time I had it before I ever put the decals and stuff on it. That was like one of the first shows I ever played. I look like a baby in that one. And there's a couple of photos too. You can even scroll through. There might even be a better one.
I gotta show people on YouTube.
Yeah, let's see if there's a...
Wait, leave that.
No, that might be the best. There's like a picture of me with it all fresh, rocking out.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, yeah. Feel free to scroll. There's nothing on there. It's private at all.
All right. So this is a picture of this kid Do you want to be on the video? You mind if people see you?
Yeah, you can see
this is Devin.
The change.
So yeah, he was a young kid, man. What were you?
I know I had hair, man. That's 17? The crazy thing.
Here's a picture of this bass right here.
Yeah, I think I was 16
it had
actually.
Decals.
So.
Let me see. And there was another photo.
Just go back right here and
this one.
Yeah, there we go. And that's me in the band and
these
one of my
guys. Look at that.
We opened for those guys. Those guys
this
were
is 10, 12.
I can't even remember what their name was, but they traveled here from like California or something and we opened a show.
Oh, okay. Is that Ricky's little brother?
Yeah, that's Jeff over there. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we got Jeff right there.
And Ricky.
Me and Ricky on the far right.
So all these guys are metalheads from Grande in our little town, and we do have a pretty vibrant metal scene. There's two metal bands. There's 2 metal bands, but the population here is 14,000. So
Ricky
metal bands fucking rule.
Too, down there in Max Square, he just did a show.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, just yesterday.
Yeah. Well, cool, man. All right. Well, I'm gonna stay busy here because I can't work late.
No, you're good.
No, I'm joking. I totally will. We'll get this thing done. Whoa! I just knocked that off my mount. Good grief. Take it easy here. Okay. So we just put some linseed oil on the fingerboard here, so look at that. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it looks great.
So
it's polished up clean.
Yeah, it'll take about 12 hours for this stuff to finally cure. But you can play it all you want.
Okay, cool. I just want
it ain't gonna be sticky or nothing like that. All right, let's clean her now. You mind if I call it a her, do you?
Oh yeah, no, by all means. I
Unless
prefer
it's
to
a
play
boy,
a female anyways, you know what I mean?
I don't know how it identifies. Alright, so we're going to see how much of this guck we can get off of here without removing any of the decals. So, there we go. Sometimes it takes
I didn't
a little...
realize how dirty it really is, kind of filthy. Holy cow.
Dude, yeah. We'll just get all this guck off of it, and you can start fucking it up all over again.
Yeah, get a fresh start on it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, good. I know. I'm on a fresh start with it, so it's only right that it gets to restart with me.
And you know, I tell everybody this. I probably told you this 15 years ago, but bass players will always have a job. Guitar players will be looking for a job. Because there aren't enough of you.
Yeah, not enough bass players. I know. It's kind of it's crazy that I fell in with it. I got into the guitar a little bit after again, you know, for some years, and I didn't realize how much I missed the bass. I think I identify more as a bass player than I do a guitar player by definition. I just love it. I love the low frequency. It's a whole thing for me.
Yeah. Well,
I feel like a bass player.
Are you in the process? Are you looking into getting back into a band?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
really?
I want to start playing with some guys, especially because I feel like I learned the most when I was playing with a group. You know, it gave me like inspiration and I don't know. Just a lot of drive comes in playing with a group, especially as a bass player. Playing alone is just one of those things that you know how it is. It's better with someone, especially when I do the rhythm section with another drummer and stuff like that. That always made a big difference.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use Jack the Gripper, which I've run. So I want to do this real quick. Hold on to that for me, Devin.
Yeah. This part or this? Okay.
Hold on to that. Just pull up on it a little bit. Don't let that thing fall down in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this little piece of plastic off of here. That just bugs the shit out of me.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Oh man, that shows how. That shows the kind of work that's been done to it, man.
Fuck around, dude.
That's been on there since factory for sure.
Right. No need. Now, if I can get this thing started, let me get this nut. Okay, now hang on to that for a moment. Okay, excellent.
There we go.
Now, I'm going to tighten this up. Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. Yeah, you can. Look at that. I probably should center this amount of the work in this part of the job in the frame, but my cameraman, he drinks a lot, so he can't follow me. I'm too fast. Okay, there we go. So now we got that taken care of, and I'm kind of hurrying, so let's see. Just checking these pickups.
Like I said, anything here. Touch up. I haven't touched a thing in a long time.
There was a big discussion today about tone balls.
It's a tone ball.
A tone ball. Okay. This is probably the most educational part of this video. Tone balls are balls of shit that build up inside your guitar that give your instrument unbelievable tone. So it's important that if we remove them, that we put them back, because otherwise, you know, a guitar that was built in like 1938 or 2010 that has tone balls in it, if you take them out of there, you got to put them back. So we'll just.
Oh wow! Look at that! Holy shit, man! Oh god, that's kind of.
All right, Devin.
That's crazy.
All right. So
just to see that much come out is unbelievable.
Tone ball out of a bass. Right?
God, even with a bridge that high, you think I'd.
I'm totally joking about that, but I have, and literally, dude, on all the work that I've done, I've worked on guitar amps. I fix amps and all that sort of stuff too, which I haven't done for a while live on the internet. But I am going to throw your tone ball.
Oh
away.
yeah. I don't think we need it.
Tone balls.
Yeah.
So I was working on an amp one time. It's happened many times, and I'm digging in the back of this thing, and then I find like a sunglasses, an arm off a pair of sunglasses, pink, you know, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And I dug in there a little bit further, and I found like a Three Musketeers candy bar wrapper.
Oh man!
Right in the back of this amplifier. And I reached down in there, and I felt something, and I grabbed it and picked it up, and it was like a joint. It was literally a joint of, what do they call it? A roach.
Yeah, a roach. That's
from a joint. I could smell it. It was like this. So
oh, man.
Anyway, that was interesting. I made sure to put it back. You can't keep something like that. Somebody put that in there.
Yeah,
probably
it's
for a memory.
With some energy. Yeah, who knows?
It's like the lucky,
just in case one.
The lucky roach. Oh shucks, that's too long. Hang on to that for just a second.
Yeah.
Hold it up. I'm glad I got you here. That's awesome. You're a great help.
Oh shit.
Alright, I just got to put a kickstand on this so I can hold it up and clean it a little better.
Yeah, perfect.
I think that'll...
Yeah, I wiped the back down a little bit the other night because I took one of those, the other half of that monster sticker off, and it was all dunked up, so I cleaned it up with a little bit of, just rubbing alcohol, actually.
We'll get that off of there soon enough. Here. Just...
Almost forgot this thing could shine, to be honest.
It's great to see all the little indentations, little marks it's gained over the
dings.
years.
Personality. Now, I could fill those with CA glue and sand them off and make them vanish so you wouldn't feel them anymore, but that's not something I'm going to get done today.
Oh no, we're fine.
Right?
She's
But
fine how she sits. Maybe down the line.
Yeah, if you start falling back in love with this thing and it's bugging you, bring it back and we'll do that.
Definitely. We're worried about the front more than anything this time around, for sure.
We'll get the front of it looking good.
Yeah, you can definitely see though. She's
pretty good.
She's taking some hits. That's definitely when it fell on my buddy's bass guitar. I'm certain of that.
Well, I tell you, a guitar without dings in it is about as useless as a boat without dings in it. Sure does look pretty, but it's never caught a fish, it's never been water skiing, and it's never played a fucking song.
Yeah, nothing but a wall hanger.
Right. They look pretty. Whatever. Good. Alright, so.
This tuning knobs are my favorite ever made, I swear. I love them so much.
This tuning.
Yeah,
I can't. The big battle style machine, man. Schaller made those first back in the day.
Yeah, they just look so good to me. That was like one of my biggest things with selling, or like that was a selling point when I was buying this and picking it online. And I was like, man, that looks so damn cool.
I've only seen one broken in one of those big machines in all my years of
These
play.
are stout,
they're
man.
sturdy, yeah. They catch the eye too. That's what I really like. They shine. I've literally played like outside, and people were talking about getting blinded by them just because they're so.
Bling.
Yeah, just like little meters that I love. I think they're
Alright, here goes the monster.
I don't like compact machines on a bass.
No, it just doesn't. It's like part of the personality. I swear, is seeing how those things are. They're a little flashy to what they are. I think it matches the big string personality. Oh yeah, toss that.
Wave
thing out.
goodbye.
Now, honestly, we could probably take these little guys off too. One big one should do me just fine.
You like that?
I think these little ones could go too.
Okay.
A little bit too much repetitivity. It kind of takes away the characteristics of it, if you ask me.
Yeah. That's cool. You just say the word and
I'll
start peeling.
Just a couple of things on there to kind of keep them remnants of when I was in my younger days, and that'll do it for me. This was given to me one time when I was at a buddy's house, and this sticker was older than hell, and they said that looks like it belongs on your bass, and they stuck it there for me, and I was like, wow, that really does look pretty cool there.
Drewby? Was it Drewby?
Oh yeah, Drewby used to date my aunt. He lived upstairs, with me. He lived at my house with me for some years, actually.
Drewby did?
Yeah.
That poor kid. Dude, he's playing in a band over
he's doing
Boise.
great.
Holy shit.
They came to HQ not long ago,
He's gonna
last year. And
he's gonna be a rock star.
Yeah.
Okay,
His whole band are great. That girl on the sax can wail.
Yeah.
Holy cow, she's pretty cool too.
So you'll notice that the sticky shit all over where those were.
Yeah.
This is denatured alcohol, just for those of you
Cool.
online.
Yeah,
learning.
I just used isopropyl, but that's how I got that little bit off the other day.
What's that?
Because I had a sticker here the other day, and I had one on the back, and I just used some isopropyl to get it off.
Isopropyl, yeah. Denatured works good because it doesn't. I know it doesn't touch the finish. And
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that with isopropyl and alcohol.
Nah,
I don't know if it messed it up.
If you clean your fingerboard with isopropyl, it'll dry the wood out a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't touch the board. Just pretty much just here on the back for where there's an old sticker, and that was it.
We're gonna get this cherry face here. See if I can get some of the colors maybe off of this, but some of it's not going to necessarily come off of here. And I'll hit, let's see if I can hit this edge.
Yeah, where it all kind of got messed up.
I know you're not wanting it to be like perfect, but
no, but hey, touch it up any way you can, you know. I'd love it to look as pretty as it can for what it is.
Okay. I'm not going to do like a white glove inspection.
I'll get it dirty in no time, I'm sure. I'll be
Oh yeah.
That's all I got right now.
be-
It's the only instrument I got aside from an acoustic guitar anymore. Well, I have a 6-string too, just an electric.
I hope it's all fucked up by.
I'll probably bring that to you at some point too. Those are a little loose, yeah.
Let me see. I hope it's messed up by 8 o'clock this evening.
Yeah, I like that.
I ain't kidding.
Should be.
So we're cinching up the knobs here.
Too, huh?
This knob's a little bit loose. Don't ever do this unless you've done it before, but this is really dangerous because these break.
Oh, I believe it.
Dude.
I think I actually did break one on an old, I think it was like a Rogue guitar. It was this like bright yellow one I had that I gave to a buddy for free because he wanted the first guitar. And I think I wedged it in there and we broke half of it off.
You know what you're gonna do.
And it like snapped right in half. And then he just left it off. He ended up taking the other knob off, and that's just kind of how he rocked it after that.
And this one's the same way. You can see it's kind of pinched together, but I'm just cinching up these knobs so, because these get loose and then your knobs start spinning and you break a wire off inside.
Yeah, I've had that happen. Yeah, one of my older ones on that blue Rogue that I had. I actually had you guys repair that one too many years ago.
Yeah, I know that happened over on Baker at the old well on stage, right at about 3 songs into the second set, and I was mad.
Oh yeah, I would be too.
So anyway, I just did one of those unbelievably quick pickup right to the output jack, twisted the wires together. And,
look at that.
Got it through the night.
Must feel a whole lot better.
Oh yeah.
All right.
It was my own damn fault because I didn't keep those. Tight.
Yeah.
And so I just reached down there and spun that bass knob and control it.
This is a 4-string set of bass strings for $20 fucking dollars. So you morons spending $50 on a set of strings, wake up. I don't know how many doctors are out there buying bass strings, but if you're paying more than 20 bucks for a set of bass strings, ay. So just saying, I know they can be expensive and there's no reason for it. When Everly can make these strings for so affordable.
I love the tone of them.
They gotta have elixirs.
Yeah.
Come on.
I wouldn't put Alexa bass strings on a bass. Somebody paid me.
Alright, so when
I like the bass stuff. I like it to be a little bit more original, old school.
So when I do,
my buddy always buys those like colored strings, which I get. He likes that they look, but I don't know. I don't feel like they have the best tone.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they're bass strings. You know, he doesn't do it with guitars. He's really picky about guitar strings. But
Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're cool for like holidays and stuff like that, and I know Jeff loves them because they just look so damn cool.
Yeah.
I used some fluorescent green ones on a Halloween gig. We had black lights, and it just looked, dude.
I bet it looks sweet.
Wicked, but they don't feel very good, just like you said.
Yeah, they just kind of feel like they wear out. I feel like they lost sound really fast and stuff like that. I played like a couple of shows with a pair of them, and I was ready to swap them out pretty quick after that.
So here's how you put these strings on. Obviously, you know how to do that part.
Yeah.
So the way I do this is on bass strings, you pull it out 1, 2, and about a half, and then cut it.
All right.
So
and that's for the first string.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of them, right? And then you push it into the hole first.
Okay.
Now you got to remember that the string's going to go winding around that way, so you got to wind it the proper direction.
So that way you know it's tuning the proper direction. That was another thing I felt like I was gonna mess up. That's a big reason why I wanted to bring it your way.
I get this in there. Okay, so you got that on there, and your windings go downhill. Don't ever wind them up.
Okay.
Because what that does, now your string's going downhill after the nut, and you've got good tension on it.
Okay.
All right.
See, that's another thing I was worried about. Oh, no, you're fine. It's another thing I was worried about was the overhang. I felt like I was going to have way too much.
So, again, we're going here, 1, 2, and a half. So we're going to end up right out here at the end of this thing. But you don't have to go 2 and a half. You can go 2, and it's plenty. But look at how tidy that is.
Yeah, that looks perfect, honestly.
That is all you need. Any more than that, you've kind of turned the knob too many times. More than you needed to. All right? And I'll let you do the last two just so you can do it.
Yeah, get an idea. All right.
Yeah.
And those ones going underneath that, is that going to make any difference in the in the length?
Nothing at all. Again, that's why I usually go 2 and a half, because I was doing 2, but these things will sometimes really pull that string down, and you do kind of end up a little bit, oh shit, I wish I had another 1/4 inch.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Right?
I'm glad I came down for this, to be honest.
So here's some dikes.
Okay. And so you said
it ain't rocket science.
So
right?
I'm going to
and another thing you can do is while you're putting it on there, just push it under there. Now.
Yeah.
So now.
Yeah, he's gonna cut it too short. So.
Yeah. No. 1, 2, and then go just a little bit more.
So about here.
Let's do. So do you use your
1,
eyes?
2.
1. No. This is the one it's going on.
Okay.
So 1. Then your second one would be here.
2. Oh, okay. And then about a half.
Another one.
Okay.
Yeah. So right about right in there. Perfect.
Okay. That checks out.
Yeah. And you can go just 2, but I like giving it a little extra. It's just
no, I'd feel better with that for sure.
If you've ever cut a bass string too short, you'll feel really, really bad. And
well, especially if you paid $50 for a set of fucking bass strings.
And so we're wrapping around this way.
Yeah. You went down into the hole.
Yeah,
very
down
good.
into the hole.
Yep, keep going. There you go. If you can get one more wrap on there, you're probably going to run out of space. So that's all right. Just now, come over here. Stand about where I was. Now, hang on to this string with your right hand.
All right.
Now, push it through pull on that string. Pull it.
Towards
straight down the neck. There you go. And then use your left hand, push that underneath there you go. Now, pull the string tight with your right hand. Just pull up.
This way?
Yep. Don't pinch it. Just kind of be careful not to kink it. Right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, because then it'll leave it
tighten it up. Tune it up. No, tune it up. Now, you want to put some tension on this. So pull on that string like you mean it.
Okay.
Like you got a pair.
Okay.
That's what I like to say. Now, something else you can...
That part don't matter
as
much?
Yeah, if you want to try and keep that down, that doesn't really matter that much.
Okay.
It ain't going to ever come off of there, dude.
All right, yeah.
All right. And then, let's see, so you're getting... Now, here's something else I do. I'm going to stand right next to you here. Check it out. I take my hand... Oh, we got... Like this, pull up on it like that.
Okay.
There you go. Now start tightening. You can get a lot of force on that. What that does is it keeps the tension down, the friction down there tight while you're winding it throughout.
Oh, all right. Yeah, and you can really feel that
Your
too.
bass will stay in tune better if you start here instead of having to. There you go.
Okay. Now it's okay.
Very good.
Sweet.
Very
All
good.
right. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And that did come in looking a lot better towards the end there. It looked a lot sloppier at the beginning.
That looks great. All right, next one. And this one you kind of have to use your imagination because
Yeah, because it's only one.
So you
and
can
then I
kind of look at how far apart two of these are.
Yeah.
And just
like.
Yeah.
So I'd probably be closer to out there.
Use your,
Maybe a little more.
Yeah.
Just don't be afraid to
So
go
like
a little bit
one.
long. How much string is left on the end of that? Oh
Two.
yeah.
Oh,
they
yeah,
they
so
make
they'd
these
probably
things. Yeah.
Probably be closer to that.
Yeah. There you go. And then the same process. You should be able to get 2 or 3 wraps around that before you actually have to start turning the machine head.
Okay.
If you guys forgive me on the stream that I haven't been. Mountain Man, what's happening?
Oh, there we
Earth
go.
Rocker
Yeah.
89, you enjoy playing the bass. Hey, you got a question?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy playing the bass?
Oh, well, it's my favorite, honestly, I'm telling you.
Rachel Loa, oh, thank you. Keep the Mountain Dew sticker.
That one's staying. That big one's staying.
The Mountain Dew sticker survived.
At least the large one.
Doing fine. Now, be sure to tuck it under
Oh,
the
yeah, and get it
string
tucked
tree.
under. So there we go. And oh, yeah, that put a lot more tension on it. So.
Yeah. And you can really, you can tell you got a lot of room left on this. But now this is where you want to be careful, especially on that string, because you can. This is where a lot of people break
where the
their
metal
strings.
will like cut into itself. That's what I just pushed it down to make sure it wasn't overlapping.
Right.
Because I did pay attention to you saying that earlier. I wanted to make sure I didn't make that mistake. I sure have before with the high E and had it eject right into my finger.
Right.
Which
Yeah.
felt
And
wonderful.
one of the best things about these tuners is that there's never a string sticking out. So it's impossible to poke yourself.
That's what I really like about it.
You'd be shocked how many people run the string like sideways through here. And,
oh, it's a mess.
oh, okay. Okay, but it's just because they don't know. So.
What's the standard for like how long the bass strings start to stretch out over time?
Well,
probably like retune them in the next week quite a couple of times, huh?
But before this thing leaves, you're gonna watch this. That's what I'm about to do now is stretch the strings. Right now, I don't fuck around with this.
All right.
All right, because I don't want you to go home and have to tune your bass all night long because the strings haven't been stretched.
Yeah.
So. Having
thoughts
said
exactly
that, I'll put the camera down here. I do this. I've done this on my show 100 times. Usually bass strings don't stretch a whole lot, but oops, I didn't mean to do that. But so you can see.
Oh, yeah, it just dropped back down again.
Now I'm using the octave on this one because these snarks. I'm using the harmonic here because these snarks have a little bit of trouble hearing these low strings. But this is a really, really old one. Right? Okay, so now I've done that. I gave it a couple. I'm going to give it one more. What I'm doing is kind of pulling it this
More
way.
towards you, yeah.
Kind of towards me, and also
And a little bit.
I'm
Oh, a
pinching
little
it.
bit of reverse flex
Yeah.
there. A little counter flex.
So we'll see there, it's already flat again, right? Now, I've done that. Here we go. This is how you stretch your strings. And you don't be nice about it. You pinch in between. I'm just see kind of what I'm doing.
Kind of working as you go.
Every square inch, as far as you can get on that thing. And it's not stretching much more at this point. So that one's pretty good.
Perfect.
So, you know, again, I've done this enough that I kind of know when a string's gonna break. But that's how I do it. So you go ahead.
Great, all right, yeah.
And
You just
again,
kind of
feel
working
it.
it down.
You're gonna feel that, yeah.
Oh,
there
yeah, you
go.
can
And
like kind of just feel them loosen up as you
dude,
go.
be mean. I'm not kidding. To the point that you can really feel it in your fingers.
I feel like the
Okay.
stretch for sure. Like it feels like an instant release.
Yeah.
Almost like you're. Oh, and yeah, and there it goes, just all the way back down. Oh.
That should read A.
Yeah,
There you go. A little bit sharp. That's fine. Yeah, and you can always use the harmonics on that. In fact, it's a good way to tune because your intonation on a bass. It's really actually a good idea to try your harmonic.
Just to go all the way back
There
down.
you go.
And you just with the harmonic, you just.
Yeah,
Is that? Okay.
a little bit sharp. Just take it down a pitch. Usually the snarks will hear that A string pretty well. There you go. And don't worry about getting it perfectly in tune right now.
Yeah, because
I'm sure I'm gonna have to fuck it up. So stretch that one. First thing, watch this. Pull on it.
Just pull straight
Just-
up.
I pull on it, and I'll pull on it in a few different places. Now do what I did and see. Try it again, but see how far I'm pulling up on that, right?
Yeah, enough.
You
It's
can
almost
kind
like
of feel like, oh shit, it's about to break, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. You can kind of tell.
And then that. Oh yeah.
And I have broken string, not on a bass, I don't think, but definitely guitar.
Definitely a guitar,
I've only
sure.
broken one bass string putting it on in my life, but I did break one.
It can happen.
Broken lots of guitar string, D strings on the guitar.
Yeah.
The D on
The
the
D.
and the little E.
Yeah.
D and the G,
I've broke
yeah.
the high E a couple of times stringing the guitar, and that's kind of one of those ones I learned. And then thank God you guys had individual strings for sale at the time, because that was a big thing. I'd like break a couple of them, learning how to put them on.
With some of my students even now, they're tuning the B string on an acoustic guitar, but they're turning the E string machine head.
Oh, not paying attention.
So, and it's like, it's not moving, dink!
Yeah, that'll do
Like,
it.
I can't believe how fast those things will curl up and bite you. That's what catches me off guard.
I've stopped them from doing that, but I haven't paid enough attention when they were doing it, and it's happened, and I scared the shit out of both of us. Sitting there listening, we're like, whoa! That'll teach you.
Oh man.
Alright. You're pretty good now. These strings, bass strings don't generally stretch as much as like Foster Bronze acoustic strings. Okay, so now we need to do a check on the neck relief. So we're going to do a little bit of a setup on this thing real quick.
Cool.
So we did this earlier, but we're going to check it again. And I'm going to use a feeler gauge on this. And we're going to see. Alright, so these strings are probably a lighter gauge than what you had on here.
Okay.
Because the neck has really relaxed. So we're going to loosey-goosey, and it'll create more underbow in the
Okay.
neck. So we're going to loosen this truss rod a little bit. I'm just going to move it one move because I don't really know how much response I'm going to get out of that thing. Oh, yeah, and that. Look at how much that changed.
Yeah,
that
just got
tiny
the gap.
little.
Instantly grew.
It's a feeler gauge. You only want it to feel the string. You don't want it to necessarily move the string.
Okay.
All right. And so I'm gonna give it just another little nudge, tightening, to go the opposite direction because that moved it a lot. Holy shit. Yeah, just that. It takes a. Alright, that's perfect. Alright, so the neck relief is good, and I check it around the 5th, 6th, 7th fret. That's where your major part of your underbow is. So now we're going to adjust your neck, your string action, and notice the saddles getting, they're all wonky, tilted sideways. You never want that. That's a bad, I mean, never's a tough word to use in most cases, but I think this is
Allen
right.
keys too.
That's a way bigger. That's a way bigger hex key. There we go. Hopefully this is the right one. Yeah. All right. So this one is. You want them to sit level with the top of the guitar.
Okay.
At least I do. Okay. So now I'll just start with them level. I don't give a shit about the string action at this point in time.
Okay.
This one's all crooked too, so I'm just leveling it up. I could lower it to, in fact, I am going to go the other direction, so I'll lower this side. Alright, so now I'm measuring here 8/64. So we're going to lower this down to about 5/64. And this is a Fender bass, so I'm measuring it at the wrong place. I'm doing a classic Gibson. Leo Fender wants you to measure it at the 17th fret. So I'm measuring it here,
Okay.
but I need to measure it here. And we're at 6/64.
Okay.
So we need to go one more 64th down. I'm just giving it a tiny, keep making sure that this stays level. 5.5. 5. You see that?
Yeah.
So I'm measuring from the very bottom of the string to the top of the fret.
The top of the fret, okay.
Yep, not the top of the string.
Not the top of the
that
string,
fret.
top of the fret, yeah.
Right. Now,
So from the bottom
look
of the
at this
string to the
string
top of the
action.
fret.
So now you only have to work that hard to play that note.
Okay, great.
Okay.
That's good stuff. That probably is part of what was kind of bugging me too the other day.
Yeah, this is definitely too high. So
I don't think I've ever adjusted those in the whole time of owning this bass. I'm not gonna lie.
well, it's something that you kind of got to know how to do, or you can do something really. I mean, you're not going to break anything,
Yeah,
but
you make it probably sound pretty
having a
hummy.
measuring device to do this stuff, because a lot of guys will set it up by sight, and I get it.
Yeah.
I'll
Maybe when
measure-
you're in a pinch, I could see that being
Yep.
when in
If you
doubt.
got
but-
it, yeah, something's messed up, and you got to tweak something. Go ahead with your eye, but not
If
when you
can
have a measuring
fine-tune it,
device.
yeah. No kidding.
Okay, so that one needs to go down just a little. Again, I'm making sure that these are level while I'm doing this. So
Oh, yeah.
now these ones I'm going 4/64, and I'm trying to go like 3.5, and I nailed it with that one. And then this one is already at like almost 6. Can you see that?
Yeah,
Where it's reading 6/64.
Yeah, because it would be the 2 lines above the 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that one's twice as high as it needs to be, because I like that one down around 3/64. So here we go. Which we're just making this thing easy. Ooh.
That one's a little unlevel now, yeah.
We're making it easier to play, not have to work so hard.
There we go. That looks a lot more level.
3/64.
Right on the bunny. That's
Alright.
great.
Alright, so that's pretty much it. Now we'll tune it back up because we moved all these saddles.
Yeah, so it's going to be a little louder.
There we go. Okay, so I've done all that. I'm going to give them one more little tug.
Okay.
Almost. So that one's. Give this one another little tug. So see, we still got a little bit of
Okay.
movement out of that.
Might have been being a little bit of a wuss about it. I was a little nervous.
And you know, when you get it home, what we're doing here right now, before you play it, do this when you get it home. Because you're going to take it out to your car. It's going to get all hot, and, you know.
Yeah.
And the strings are going to stretch. They're going to move. Temperatures. But now that we've done all this, it's going to be pretty good. And with the low E string, you're better off to lean a little bit flat. Now, we're going to do one more thing, just because I got you here. I'm going to break out the most expensive tuner in the history of tuners. we're going to use the Peterson and just check the intonation. We might need to move something on this. I doubt this has ever been done either. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't think this thing's been touched up ever. God, what, the thing's 15 years old now, so old enough to...
Bass.
Almost old enough to drive, this bass is.
Oh. Let's see here. So there's a strobe tuner, so when it stops moving, and I'm guessing that this thing is going to be way... So it's a little bit flat, so it's rolling backwards, but when it's sitting still, and then I fret the note at the 12th fret, it's rolling backwards a little bit.
Okay.
So that's not bad, though. I mean, I was expecting it to be a whole lot worse than this. So what we do is we move this saddle closer to the nut.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I always wondered why it had the adjustment of up, down, and forward and back.
Usually just tiny little moves. Now that I moved it, the pitch of the string is actually going to change a little bit. There we go.
All right.
So that one's way sharp. Right, and I hit it open. Right, and so we need to move the saddle to backwards. So I'm just tighten this up a little bit, and we're just lengthening the string from the nut to here.
Okay.
And we still got to move it. Yep. Kind of weird the way this is turning out. Usually the E string is way further back, but I'm moving it quite a ways because it doesn't seem to move it very much. So you can see I moved it too far.
Okay.
So got a little aggressive there. You got to be careful if you do this because you'll loosen this screw and the actual saddle won't move. Just the screw pops out the back end of this. So you got to keep pushing them. And I think that little movement right there is going to put us almost dead on.
Oh, yeah.
That might be about as close as I can get that one, but let's see, it's flat.
Oh, yes.
There we go. No. Still flat. Huh. Weird. It's either
it's either flat or sharp, huh? There's not really much remedial for it.
So I'm gonna do this.
Just call it.
We're better to lean on the side of being flat on an instrument like this because you'll bend a note sharp. You can't bend a note flat, right?
Okay.
Right. So I'd rather it be a little bit flat and it's dead on now.
There you go. Cool.
Okay. We just got to do this with each one. Usually that one's way too sharp. And you'll notice that they don't all end up at the same, obviously in the same spot.
Yeah. I always kind of wondered that with those. I never even learned about this adjustment. I never I don't think I've ever done this before in my whole life.
What this does is it makes sure that when you play a note anywhere up here on the fingerboard, you're still in tune. A little bit sharp. I'm going to pull it back.
Yeah, that's like in the money.
These higher strings, the tuner can hear them a little better.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah,
makes
that's kind of the trouble with bass guitars in general and tuners. I know that.
Boy, that's as close as, almost as close as you can get. I'm gonna move it one tiny little move. It's flat.
Almost holding still.
I'm gonna call that good.
Yeah.
Again, if it's a little bit flat on the intonation,
It's better 'cause I'm gonna have
usually
sharp notes.
bend the
instead,
note
yeah.
up a little bit. So,
Okay.
and tell me you can
Okay.
hear a difference
Yeah,
in those
yeah.
pitches. See, you did bionic hearing. All right, so she's pretty well set up. So now I want to hopefully Brandy L. Miller. Hey, you guys. I'm trying to get some. I'm gonna play this thing for just a moment. I gotta check, make sure my work's good. And this young man is probably dying to get home. He's been sitting here watching me do this
Oh, dude. No big deal.
and
it's
helping
alright.
me.
I'm here for the lesson. That's what I'm really paying for.
Ah,
How to
there we
tune my
go.
bass and
Just
string it
remember,
appropriately. And
Two of them, and
Oh, yeah.
you're good. It's. You learn this stuff. It's like, God, your job is easy, right?
yeah,
I
right.
can't
No,
believe
this is a lot of
people-
fine tuning.
Right.
This is a little more in depth than I even anticipated. I'm glad I came in today. I'm really
dude.
glad. I almost was just gonna slap these strings on there. I don't think it would have been anywhere near as great as it is right now.
Well, we did. This thing is set up. I
It's
could hand
nice.
this
Yeah,
thing
it
to-
needed it. Like I said, it hasn't been touched in, gosh,
Yeah.
close to 10 years. So
I could probably
it
have
needed
this.
the love.
Let's see.
And that my whole fretboard looking nice and polished up looks great.
Oh yeah, dude.
I
That's
love
gonna. Let's see. So I
It's
want
eye
dark
catching
glass.
again. I love it.
Yeah, it looks all.
And I
pretty.
think it looks great without having that extra monster
You don't
sticker
like
and
that
the
one,
other,
yeah?
other Mountain Dew stickers. Everything looks kind of fit and form now. I really like that. I'm glad.
Give me a second here. I've got to get my my amp, my software working here. Okay, so. Oh, yeah. Okay. I just installed my. Oops. Master track. All right. Okay, I'm gonna play this thing. You guys will be able to hear it on YouTube. Give me just a second. I'll put this in here and we will play it. Oops, cancel. I'm working with a new roller mouse too. I just got one of these things, so my accuracy kind of sucks.
It's
Device.
alright. Those things do take a little bit of time to get used to.
Yeah, they do. 1.2. Okay. So they're able to hear it pretty clearly on YouTube now. So we'll turn it up a little bit. I'm gonna mute the mic. I think. Yeah, we'll mute the mic for a moment. You didn't hear any. It's not clicking or anything. Okay. I thought that I heard it click. All right. Well, I think we got a happy young man with a new setup bass today.
That's sick.
He honestly wasn't expecting to have all this work done on it, but we treat our former students like royalty around here, and he's been a good client of ours for many years, and it's fun to watch this young guy grow up.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. This is great. I love it. It's definitely the most nice it's felt in years. I'm glad it was worth it. I'm glad it was payday.
Well, I told you how much it was going to cost, so that did not change.
Oh yeah, no, I just meant this is what I was looking forward to all day. That was all I could think about at work. I was like, man, I hope I get up early enough to get everything kind of squared away.
Cool.
No, that's awesome.
So
awesome.
At this point, you're going to take you have no amp to play this.
Yeah, no
through?
amp yet right now. Mine's smoked right now. That'll be the next purchase for sure.
You're going to have to play it acoustically at home.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing this last couple of weeks. I've been just kind of messing around, which has been fine. You know, I'm still getting all my fretting back in place. So I think that's why I was hearing all that buzz too so easily, is because I'm not even plugged in, so I'm really listening to the frets. Yeah.
Basses will.
Yeah.
There's almost, especially if you hit them hard at all. That's just.
I can tell just hearing it, I can tell I was being kind of.
But you can hear it out of that.
Yeah, I know it sounds great through the amp. That's what I'm saying. I definitely, once I get an amp again, it'll make a big difference, I think. Because, yeah, that sounds so good. Like, all of that felt so much more buzzy when I was playing at home. But again, I wasn't plugged in, so.
Yeah. We need to get you into an amp as soon as possible. So when the moment arrives that you can afford to get an amp, come get one. Even if it's a little dinky practice amp.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to get this kind of tone. You're playing through some pretty wicked software.
Yeah. These I've seen a couple of these where you can kind of download the pedals and stuff like that and have a multitude of pedals all in one program. I think that's pretty crazy. I think the closest thing I ever seen back when I was younger was like the effect amps and stuff like that.
Do you have a laptop at home?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You can buy an audio. We have audio interfaces here. I think they're $50.
Okay.
That is, see that little red box right there?
Yeah.
Now that one's not $50, but the ones we have do the exact same thing as that. The amp sim that you're playing through is like $99.
Okay.
So literally for $150 roughly, you could have that tone
and then
a little toy fucking amplifier like that.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, because I'm just seeing this little amp over here, right?
Yeah.
Just that little PV. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
hit it.
Oh yeah, that's crazy, man.
Right. So that's the potential. This thing is clicking because this amp is a piece of garbage. In fact, it came out of the garbage can. We fixed it. So it's a free amplifier. So
yeah, judge it as you will, you know.
You can have this kind of tone at home.
No, that would be sweet,
having a good
man.
setup. If you got a good sound system at home, like for your television or something, you can plug it into that. And you get a nice set of headphones, man.
Oh yeah.
It's the whole world.
Just set it up. Yeah, and then I'm just playing to me. I don't even have to make my amp mad because I still have my amp.
And you can play quietly at home and not bother anybody. Neighbors don't give a shit, but you always want to get a big, heavy, loud 10,000 watt.
Oh yeah, well as a bass player, man, you got to feel the low frequency a little bit too. Yeah.
That one right there.
Yeah, that one looks sweet, man.
TNT, I think. Yeah. That right there, that is blowing up the neighborhood. Those things, the bass, the PVTNT 115, that's one of the best ever.
Yep, it's a good 12 amp.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm so hyped. Thank you again, Marshall. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
You know, when we run his cars, we'll have to be really careful because that machine's acting up, and so if it gives you this weird. I got it to run earlier, but I kind of knew what I was looking at, so. But I'll try to reset that machine after I run that.
We have to. Do you have Venmo?
I sure do. Yeah, actually, Venmo's the only one I do.
We could do that.
Okay, we'll try his card like we did earlier. When Mike couldn't get it to work and I got it to work, I'll try to get it to work again.
Yeah, yeah.
And if it does, super cool. If it not, we'll do whatever Marshall thinks is best.
Yeah, I got Venmo, and there's also an ATM I can always run to.
We can do that.
All right, let's get you paid up, buddy.
Cool. Yeah, I probably want to turn that amp off before I unplug, right?
I don't know what he puts there, and I'll let him do that.
Should we turn that off before I unplug? Just in
don't
case
worry about it.
Okay.
It'll click a little bit, but. Hey, Stu.
All right, there we go.
Well, that's a sweetheart. See what happens when you come see me?
I'm glad I came in. I'm really.
Well, we got enough money out of him when he was paying us for doing bass lessons, guitar lessons.
Got the strings wheel and the tuner and the tune up, so it's great.
Yeah. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. No, I don't want to. Let's close that. All right, you guys. Thanks for hanging with me on live stream. You guys, forgive me for not interacting with the chat too much, but we got to work sometimes. And I hope everybody has a really great weekend. I've got a gig tomorrow night in Athena, Oregon. We're playing for the Akina Summer Days. It's going to be a great, big, huge event. And then the following weekend, I think we're playing in, at Wallowa Lake.
That's sick.
Maybe the T-Post. I don't know. I'm booked all summer, so having fun working on guitars. Brandy, hello. Let me say hi to everybody. BCG, what's happening? Hey, man, it's great to see you. Everybody say hello and goodbye to Devin. Thank you for being on here with me. Yeah, this guy, he's a cool kid. All right, I call you kid. I know you're not a kid.
I know, I'm 29 now, but I'll always be a kid in your eyes, right?
Exactly.
That's kind of how it goes.
So, hey, you guys have a really great weekend. Hit the thumbs up if you would. It helps the algorithm, and it helps me put more stuff like this out there. And thank you for liking and subscribing my channel. Appreciate it. We'll see you guys soon. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, it was fun. I'm glad I got to be a part of it. This is the whole